What is up, guys? Thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. Today, as you can see from the title, we're gonna go over a mobility stretching routine and kind of talk about the importance of that and recovery and everything like that. My personal mobility routine is structured around my lower body, but definitely feel free to add in like upper body stuff as well. But we're gonna go ahead and get right into it, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Guys, so we're starting out with foam rolling, and foam rolling is such an essential part of a mobility stretching routine, especially if you're doing any intense exercise, whether that be weightlifting or running or any other type of exercise where you're doing intense exercise. You should definitely be including foam rolling into your routine. The reason for this is because you want to make sure that you eliminate any adhesions on your fascia, which is the connective tissue that kind of covers all your muscles, your tendons, your joints, everything like that. And if you're not doing foam rolling and breaking up that connective tissue after intense exercise, you can develop adhesions on that fascia, and it can really restrict your movement and kind of contribute to injuries. With the foam rolling, it's going to improve your movement, it's going to help with your range of motion, it's going to increase the blood flow. You're going to be at a decreased risk for soreness if you foam roll right after your workout, and you're also going to be at a decreased risk of injury. So then we move on to stretching. And the reason why you want to do foam rolling before you're stretching is because foam rolling is basically kind of like the warm-up for stretching. Stretching doesn't even really touch your connective tissue. The foam rolling is what you need to do beforehand so that you can really release any tension built up in the fascia and in that connective tissue. You want to break up any tension there, and that's going to help to increase your blood flow. It's going to release your muscle fibers. So it's kind of getting your muscles and connective tissue ready for that stretching. So you always want to preface the stretching with foam rolling. And then whenever you go to stretching, this is going to help to increase your range of motion even more. It's going to help to increase your blood flow even more. It's going to help align your joints, increase flexibility, and help to move your muscles more effectively during exercise. So I just wanted to really reiterate that foam rolling should always come before stretching, and that stretching is so much more effective whenever you do foam rolling beforehand and you're kind of breaking up that connective tissue and the muscle fibers before you do the stretching. So that's kind of the background behind the foam rolling and stretching and everything like that. And if you're not including foam rolling or stretching into your routine, if you're not even including any sort of recovery into your exercise, you're going to be at such a higher risk of injury. And this is because your muscles, whenever you're exercising, they are getting broken down. Your connective tissue is getting broken down, and you can develop adhesions on that fascia like we talked about. Your muscles are super tight. You have a decreased range of motion. Your body is full of tension in your muscles and connective tissue. And with all of that, it's going to decrease the range of motion, like I just said, and then it's going to also decrease your effectiveness of exercise. You're not going to be able to perform as effectively. You're going to start using different type of body parts to kind of like make up for what's lacking, and you're just going to be at a huge higher risk of injury. So it's really important that you start implementing foam rolling and stretching and recovery and all these things into your exercise routine. You know, it's great to go hard in the gym and, you know, push yourself constantly, but if you're not then following it with recovery and allowing your body to recover and replenish and, you know, really like taking care of your body, then you are going to break down and your body is going to get injuries. So it's super important that we're including this into our exercise routine. These things go hand in hand. Alright guys, so that is my mobility routine. I pretty much do a little bit of that every single day after my workouts. I have learned over the years that stretching and doing foam rolling and mobility is so important for preventing injury, because all of my injuries that I've had have been from lifting and then not stretching enough. It's training and then not recovering from that training and making sure that you have full mobility and stretching and everything like that. So it's definitely important that you start implementing mobility and stretching into your routine, foam rolling, and all of that kind of stuff. So I hope you got some ideas from that you can implement into your own routine. That is the routine that I personally do. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will talk to y'all soon.